there is a lot of conversation going on the internet, and I felt like, okay, we have some few days to January 7th, where the president-elect, President Bahama, will be sworn in. And I think this information is very important for every Ghanaian, every citizen of Ghana to look into, to understand. And this most especially is coming from economic, political, and then prophetical standpoint, right? The prophetic or prophetical standpoint. I don't know how to mention that. So this is Prophet Telvin Sowah going deeper into the realities of this economy, and he's revealing loopholes that are in the economy and what we must watch out for. So without doing much, let's go into the video. Then we have to comment on it and see. Let's go.
Na ne nyinaa is happening accordingly. From say the economy no send it here na there's nothing going to change. And amazingly, very, very funny enough, something is about to happen very, very soon in terms of the economy. What I'm looking at in the realm of the spirit, niyamana mehu afterwards, within this few time to December, a provision me say the system in the country is sitting on top of someone's hands. It's not sitting on top of its own foundations. Now, once that movement in Sanobe free as yepe, then you know be dregu. Let me explain to you. One day, me was a mechanic be boy juma be on a car, one of the cars. And mechanic no kwa raka no so car na car ni yeden. Because car the alteration or crade bi wasio no any say car na papa but no force car na car ni running. Na running crack them say car na ba or no go start e be crack ba car ni ko yi. Ba wo ko tinem na so it will never come.
Okay.
Exactly. And that's what is going to happen in January. Because something will happen. And then in January, Obo say, for the first time, within a short period of time, the economy, everything will begin to go downside. Maybe I better say fully. Because it is not, things are not standing on foundation, they are hanging. That's will be our process, our paradigm, our pressure, Niamasie. And so far as our over dynamos, you remember, Fanisi no a guide for one coin so that only over Raymond. It is established.
Are you talking about IMF and answer?
Oh, and IMF, the system now which is running the country, the government system and the economic system that is being run. It is hanging. And it can only be alterated by people that are doing the alteration. Once the people are not keeping on the alteration, it will come crumbling down.
That may person
not running in a P.
The person let's just say, if see a bino, Osha, or more asher that like they are pretending to make us feel say everything is okay. But Omwanga so when you say Takashi bi no modi ayi bibi na asa ade no ejina ho.
Yes.
But ejina ho.
Yeah, it's just it's facade.
Political
facade for these few 7 months. Starting yes. Facade be.
Yeah, politics ni we
come
after January no.
Never fam.
No sa no so omo ewi so omo na be wi ni a.
Whoever that wins is coming crumbling down. Whoever that wins, it's a load up and it's falling. It's a very big load up. So now we catch them when the last time they said the dollar it will rise. I'm for brief. I want the news can be brief.
Yeah, what's our
they move
businessman be.
So yeah, very fast. I know my fast. And 2 years fast now. Now any opportunity from it. If you are not fast, now. So there'll be pressure on the country. And that's what we are praying against. And when you sit at home, you pray because there is pressure on the country.
Okay, you say me person you call election na nkasa aso. Election na nkasa no. Nyame adma on the 7th of December ɛne yɛbɛto aba. Prophecies bebree abeba. Obi.
You know, we all know, let's be truthful to ourselves, that this economy is in shambles and has been handled by, you know, ADDO and BAWUMIA, President ADDO and his vice, BAWUMIA. I mean, of late, I barely see BAWUMIA in the news, though. But that's just by the way. people say, people say I'm for the MPP. Do I even care? Right? So the beat here is that understanding that you have a problem, it's one stage of solving the problem, right? So understanding that we have an economic crisis or we are having an economic challenge as a country is very important. And then, you know, you see, a lot of prophets have prophesied that Mahama is going to win, not that they are affiliated to the NDC or whatnot, or the people who even prophesied to BAWUMIA to win, not that they are, maybe some of them have not been, are not really affiliated to the party, right? Let's put that one aside. What I want you to know is that dealing with the economy, right? Let's not deal with emotions. Let's deal with facts. I don't care who you belong to. I don't care if you belong to the MPP or the NDC, but the facts are on the ground. Now we have the president-elect, and this economy is shambolic. That's the truth on the grounds. And that's what Prophet Telvin is saying. See, this economy is in shambles. And so the first year, second year, the third year is not going to be good. So just imagine Mahama in his last term. Let's say this is the last term, right? Let's just say this is the last term. Okay. Last term, you are only going to be seeing some improvements in the economy almost in your last year, right? Your third year to your last year is when we are going to be seeing improvement. Why? Because the outgoing government has mismanaged the economy. And if we say this, we say we shouldn't talk about it because you have been so much, affiliated with political parties that your senses doesn't even work again. Last time I was talking about trade balance, and somebody want to school me with facts that has been cooked. If these facts are accurate, then what is happening? You see, we have been indebted. Nanado's debt, eh? Nanado's debt is so crazy. Go and check the data. Very much crazy. When they bring the money in, we don't see it. And assuming, let's just say it's going to be a bit of economics, right? Let's just say you go in for loans and you even invest the loans in just infrastructure. What revenue did you generate from the loan? Because I mean, maybe you have planted some businesses and all of that are going to generate revenue for those revenues to help you even pay the loan. But just imagine that you bring loans from IMF and all of that, and you invest just in infrastructure. You are doing more harm. Infrastructure that will not generate any income in monetary terms. You are worrying the economy. Somebody will say this infrastructure road, it will help in transport, and so it will facilitate business operations and all that. I understand that bit, but the roads will not give us any income to repay the debt though. So aside the infrastructure roads, we can build other infrastructures with the debt to generate revenue. That will make sense. Invest into other business that will make sense. You get what I mean? Why am I making this video or talking more on the economy, and even like I'm not really depending on what Prophet Telvin said. I'm doing this because as an economy must be managed as an economy, right? And so if ADDO and BAWUMIA has failed in managing the economy, let us not now mount pressure, most especially the MPP guys, right? Mount pressure on the NDC government. That's what I'm trying to say right now. Whilst what I'm saying stands only whilst they are trying to fix the economy. Am I making sense right here? I know some people will come and say you are not making sense, but that's fine. Whilst they are trying to fix the economy, we should be very patient enough and allow the work to be done. The Operation Loot. People want people to be arrested because they have stolen public funds or public assets. That is very right. Now we have Operation Loot. It has a slogan, right? I've forgotten. It has some word like that. I've forgotten, right? Who is going to deal with people who have looted and stolen public or state properties and funds? This is what we need. I'm telling you for a fact. So Mama's government is not going to be easy. And we know that. I posted a video about Prophet Telvin Sowah having to say something about the currency, exchange rate, and somebody is schooling me plenty. Bro, we know what we are talking about. Whenever I come here to say something, most especially about finance, I know what I'm talking about, bro. Before Prophet Angel even came to mention that the euro is going to be this and that, bro, I was milking the markets on that already. People are, maybe some few people, I barely post things, right? So some few people who follow me, those people are some close people. They are not people who are, who watch my YouTube, they know when it comes to finance, right? When the euro was going to gain some momentum, bro, I was already milking the markets right here. I didn't even show it forth. In the video I posted, I talked about economy, right? The economy or something like that, economy related, business related stuff, right? I didn't even show that these pictures of maybe uh, some monies I was able to make online and all of that, even as B-rolls, because I feel like it's not really needed, right? So what I'm trying to say right here is the economy is in shambles and has been mismanaged. That's what we all need to know. And nobody should come and say, Prophet Telvin, and this thing is come on. You don't have sense more than anybody. Right? So the truth of the matter is, as the economy has been mismanaged, we need time. The incoming government needs time to fix it. The only challenge will be, or the only problem will be when they are not trying to fix it. And that one, I'll come here to talk about that one, right? So my name is Jordan. I love to break down gospel messages like this. This is what Prophet Telvin said about Ghana's economy, the loopholes in the economy. The economy is really in shambles. I mean, I don't want to be emotionally attached to this conversation because it will go to another level. I just want to leave it here, right? So make sure you subscribe if you've not done that. Make sure you put us on post notification. If you've not done that, subscribe to the Zoe Podcast Backup. The link is in the description box below. And honestly, thank you for watching this video.